when it comes to addiction, the next day could be over for you. And you may be able to be in a good spot, or how you feel like you're in a good spot, but you never know, because it's a daily struggle and you got to do the same thing on a daily basis to stay the person you need to be.
Let me be devil's advocate, because you're here, and obviously you've probably dealt with this question before. I assume you're going to tell us that life is good, you're in a good place, you're doing all the right things. You said that 6 years ago, sitting next to me and Boomer. Why would we believe you today?
Well, I'm not really interested if you believe it or not. I want, because this has nothing to do with me, I want the person who's struggling out there to know that there's a solution, because I don't want it to be based on me, period, because I can mess up tomorrow. I happen to have 5 years sobriety right now, but
congratulations.
The guy that actually has 24 hours is the inspiration to me, because I know how hard that is, because I couldn't go one day without doing it.
And what was just, if you don't mind, obviously it's very public.
What was the drug of choice? What was that?
It was Vicodin.
So it's painkillers.
Yeah, I was introduced through the orthopedic surgeries and all the stuff from playing football. I was never I didn't drink alcohol to my 18th birthday, and I wasn't a drug guy. Vicodin's the only drug I've ever taken in my life, but it still took me to the very bottom, where I was willing to go into people's homes and take them, and then to a prison cell.
Right. You originally took it for the right reason. You had injuries, and you wanted to cope with the pain. And then is there a defining moment when you were like, hey, I'm taking 20 of these or 30 of these, where you can look back now as a sober man and say a general period of time where it got totally out of control?
Well, I think I would look at myself in the mirror and go, there's a problem. But as a football player, or just the idea of perceived weakness, I couldn't tell anybody. And especially when I turned my life around a bit, when I fell back off, I didn't have the vulnerability to go tell somebody, hey, I messed up again. I just kept putting on that facade, and it accelerated to the point, like I said, where I was walking into people's homes and taking their pills.
What's at the height of the problem, just so people can get a sense of where you were at the lowest of lows? How many Vicodin pills did you have to do for you to get the same feeling you wanted?
I had to find a way to get 100 milligrams, however that looked.
So the average pill is how much?
Depends. There's 5 milligrams to 10. So if there was 10 milligram pills, I'd find a way to get 10. But if I couldn't find those and I had to find the 5s, I had to take 20. And what's crazy about that is that my liver never shut down with all that Tylenol that's in that. I was on a death wish. Yeah.